Okay, so let's just fucking start over because who cares?
That sounds good.
Okay, so POONTOKEN, it is now the somethingth day of your existence.
The year of our Lord, something.
I'm gonna say it's been 14 days since the campaign, since the story started. Right about 14 days.
Okay.
Because it was 3 days up, then another 2 days, then you waited for 2 days for the owlbear to return with your message, and then you came back, which is 5 days. Well, you spent some time in the weird place. I forgot that you were like in that weird place.
The dark place.
The dark place.
I should have stolen that owlbear when I had the chance.
And that big scary. So you had come back and you had spoken to, the Queen Mother of Frayne.
I did.
Whose name
is
Garise. Hey, holy shit!
Yeah.
Good job. And you had spoken to Garise and got her up to date on everything, and you called a meeting of the Council of the 12.
I sure did.
So the night prior, you know that the council is going to come together at like daybreak.
Okay.
As soon as the first light hits, they're going to be packing into the center.
Okay.
So, in case I hadn't generally explained the overall layout of Frayne, so here's a map. So this is the outer wall here.
Okay.
Okay. And then each part of the city is broken into a district.
Okay.
And you don't have to worry about the names or where they are, but in the center is
some of those are horrifying.
Garis's stronghold, and so her stronghold is in the center. It's got its own walls and grounds, and then the building itself is in the middle.
Sure.
So that's what the stronghold looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I may as well show off these hand-drawn maps. So I made a slight effort, made a fuck ton of effort for something that like you'll probably only see
it's a substantial amount of effort.
Yeah. So the night and so after you get back, what are you doing? So after you've had dinner with the Queen Mother, are you just
this is
chilling?
the night before.
Yeah.
This is the night before.
What does POONTOKEN do?
Didn't I had spoken to the gatekeeper?
Yes.
Yes. And I'm returning from that now?
You had already done all of that. Like, you had done all of that. You came back into... You came in...
Somehow I thought that I had dinner with the Queen, and then I went and visited.
You visited with the little girl that you were a dick to.
Oh, I didn't visit her. Yeah, we kind of bumped into each other.
That's right. And you did visit the gatekeeper again. So...
Yeah.
And he explained to you that everybody's going out to the camp.
Right.
Outside of town. That I named... something.
Okay.
Oh, Krakgar. Krakgar. So the gatekeeper, the gate guard has been has informed you that that Krakgar, which is a small like resort-ish area for the townsfolk, it's where they go on the vacation. There's a large lake that they swim in, and it's like it's a safe lake. It's not full of weird shit like some other lakes on the continent.
Okay.
So like it's where they go and they rest. It's like their that place out in the middle of the fucking California desert.
I don't like it.
Or Nevada.
I don't like it.
Nevada, whatever it is.
It's their Burning Man.
No, yeah. It's that whatever that lake is that was like 80 feet lower last year, and like everybody's freaking out because of the drought and shit. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So everybody's been going out there. So you've kind of come back to your studio, workhouse, apartment thingy.
Do I know... How do I phrase this question? Do I know anyone out at this encampment? Like someone I could write to?
Not particular.
Okay. Like, is there like a Queen's Guard or someone who took off?
No,
like
it's not really. in the past couple of days, since there have been there have been sightings of these. What do we even call them? They were hybrids. Like there's been that thing sighted,
Yes.
and like everybody's just kind of been in town and still like trying to figure shit out. Not quite like moving out to post or anything like that. So everybody's still in kind of in frame.
It's just peasants.
Yeah.
Moving. Okay, so it's not military yet.
Right.
No one's abandoning their posts.
The haves. The HALVES. The haves is what we had called them.
And the
what you had learned.
have-nots.
Yeah. So there have been spottings over the continent and word of spotting these things and that's okay. But like they really haven't known. They haven't really had anybody with a full, detailed, first-hand account like you had.
Okay.
After you'd run into them on that.
Okay, so I'm the first
Spot. There's a pen. So, but yeah, it's the evening and you're just wait. It's night. It's getting late.
All right. Well, then, if that's the case, this is the first bed I've had in a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff. I'll take a bath first.
Well, yeah. Who wouldn't? What kind of warrior would not?
I'm not a monster.
Make the effort.
I'll take the time to like oil my armor.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is you do.
Yeah. Do you have like a meditative, like does POONTOKEN have like a meditative
like
thing
a
that she does?
Of the equipment.
Like do you like
sure. I lovingly oil my fanny pack of holding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mink oil it.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Don't get any on the bed.
I won't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I won't.
Yeah. Sorry, we started watching Twin Peaks again. So morning comes. I'm assuming that like you're already just on your toes.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Ready to go.
I'm ready. First light. I'm done, and I'm putting my armor on. I want to make. I know this is like a diplomatic meeting.
Yeah.
These are rich people I'm gonna see, but I kind of want to portray that like I'm fucking serious and I'm ready to go. So.
Yeah.
Like, I would definitely debate that for a little while. Like, do I want to wear, like, a pretty dress? No. Not this time.
Right.
I need to be taken seriously. I need them to,
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Full armor.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that totally
spike
makes...
my hair back.
Yeah.
Looks
Spike your
awesome.
sweet mohawk back.
Yeah.
And,
Rebraid my thingies.
I just thought back on the like I just realized all
I have
the
a very
things that
clear
have happened.
image of what POONTOKEN looks like. So
well, yeah, she looks like
clear.
this. She looks like this great hero Forge Mini that I had made, that I paid for in full. It's not an ad.
It's beautiful.
But if you want a one-off mini, totally check out Hero Forge. It's cool.
Oh God.
Anyway, so you're gonna come into the center of the stronghold. It's kind of got like it almost looks like an extended X, where it's got the four corners are of course like built up and really they have like weird points that it comes to, kind of like this. Like the building comes to like a point like that, but like. So most of the like singular rooms, the kitchen, the staff kitchen, all that shit, like that'd be on the outer edge, and on the first floor of the stronghold is the grand room, which is where this meeting would be held.
Okay.
So as you walk in, Garice is just she's there, and
I want to walk in like Aragorn in the Two Towers. I'm hoping for like that effect. Where I push the doors open, I'm all like sweaty and gorgeous. Maybe not sweaty because I did bathe.
Yeah.
Like when that.
Whooshing.
Like I'm trying real hard to be like, check this out. How's that work for me?
It works really well. If you're the thing is that anybody that's there, here's dice. Here's some dice in case you need it. There's an entire tube of them too. Anyway, but the thing is that like. So pages were sent to each of the districts the night prior as soon as you called this meeting.
Good.
And whoever has called the meeting, they're like each participant is informed of who called the meeting. So the understanding is that you, Poontoken, the Thrain of the Queen Mother, like, you called the meeting, so you're kind of like already the star of the show.
Yeah.
So even though you walk in and, like, as you walk in, Nahun Bahal, who's he's a high-level clergy for the Queen Mother and your religion on this continent that I can't fucking remember right this second. Who's your deity? It's a lady. She's
I'm
real
not
nice.
sure we ever established this.
We did, and dear God, we established this like 4 episodes ago, something like that. Anyway, can't remember her name right this second, and my notebook's on the other side of the room. So whatever. So anyway, he's a he runs the Lost Gazer district. He's the head of the Lost Gazer district, and that's kind of like where religious studies happen.
Okay.
And
now,
but
are they like soothsayers, or is it more like monks? Like they're sort of scholarly.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
more
both.
it's more of a scholarly
Okay.
type of thing but it's not the religion on your continent is not super organized where like you have a regular time that you have to be there. It's more of like an outlet of here's some information. You got some weird shit going,
But it's D&D, so like, you know, presumably if you have a religion, you're asking a god for shit, it probably works.
most times.
Yeah, probably
sometimes.
works.
It's one of those things where
source
like
of magic.
you try to like mostly with your deity. This is gonna drive me insane. I can't remember her name, but with the deity, like she's really into earth and shit like that. Like, just doesn't have pointy ears, and but like he runs the main church where people would come in and be like, "Hey, the harvest didn't come through the harvest didn't grow the right way. How did I fuck this up?" And then ask for guidance, not like, "Hey, do I need to kill my kids to please you and make a better harvest?" It's more like, did I fuck this up somehow? Did I like poison the earths? Did I poison the ground somehow?
There's a very distinct cause and effect when it comes to this.
Yeah. So Nanoon Bahal, the human, is there. He's in his casual robes, and he's there, and he's talking to Rudob of Winterreach. So, and she's an elfish woman, and she's tall, nice regalia, and they're just kind of chatting back and forth to each other. And Garice is there; she's in the center. There's a long table laid out, ready for this meeting.
Well, of course, as you do.
And when
Continental style.
when Poontoken nearly Van Damme's the doors open, heads turn to you, and
Good.
Garice greets you. Good morning, Poontoken. Did you sleep well?
Sorry. Not to appear dismissive, but I'll say something like, yes, absolutely. Since I'm still learning the ways of diplomacy, I maybe don't understand how important these little formalities could be. So I'm going to just grab the nearest goblet of breakfast mead.
Yeah.
I'm going to drain it. I'm going to probably... No, I'm not going to toss it over my shoulder. I'm going to think about tossing it over my shoulder, stop myself, and then put it very nicely back on the tray.
That's you're
I'm gonna look over.
You're learning.
I'm learning because of me. I'm gonna look over at Nahun and who was the other one?
Rudob.
This is why I need my own notebook. Usually I have one. I'm gonna look over at them, make sure they're paying attention, not engaged in their own little side conversation, and I'm gonna give it to them straight. It's going to be real loquacious and not at all like what's happening right now. I want to
you're going to be quick and to the point.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So as you've shocked the two members that are there, as you're explaining to them, Garice is going to look at you and she's going to say, if you don't want to say it any more than you need to, you could just hang out 3 or 4 minutes, maybe introduce yourself and wait for the rest of the 12 to get here.
Oh, come on.
And
I say that, my character. Oh, come on.
Roll a perception.
I'm doing my best. God
Roll
damn it.
perception for me, just for the sake of doing it.
Okay, can I just say, you go into all this detail about, like, that it doesn't usually occur to me to like, make sure everyone's there.
Yeah.
Because you don't give me room to, like, look around.
Yeah. No. I want you to roll perception on Grease's statement.
God damn it.
Okay.
17.
You remember how kind of like last night was a little.
Can't do anything right.
Last night was a little awkward between the two of you. Like it was like kind of impersonal and pretty formal. Like the way she had just responded to you is really warm and super friendly. Like yeah, like she's not trying to patronize. She's not trying to follow suit or anything like that. Like she's looking to you as not as the person it's the person in power, but as the like you're the go-to, and like she's looking at you as a friend right now, and that's a pretty big deal. Okay. So, how would you respond to that? Like the way that felt.
That's fine. Who's missing?
There's 10 other people missing, but
10?
as
Why
she
are
said,
they so late?
because you got there like
I thought this was important.
it is really important. I was gonna say,
they're late.
and it's really hard to set up 13 NPCs for a single scene. Almost, it's real weird. But anyway, as you look at her and kind of study her, the doors open behind you, and the rest of everyone from all the other districts start filing in, and
okay, rough start. Fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Fine. Do I have to like wait for them to get their snacks? Is this like a buffet style? Are there people serving them?
No, this is like everybody got word. Like, get in, sit down, shut up, hold on.
All right. Well,
so everybody just kind of files in.
Let's try it again.
Last Supper style across the back of this table.
I'll mutter something under my breath like, that's fine. I can wait. It's only the end of the world.
Right.
No biggie.
Yeah.
No biggie smalls.
That's a really good way to put it. Fascinating.
Like, take your fucking time, guys. It's cool. It's only, a chaos god is wreaking havoc on our land. It's fine. This is all said under my breath. But I essentially repeat that, but in I've had time to think about it now because I fucked up the first time. Direct and to the point, but in a very sort of official, like a politician who's okay at their job. Yeah.
So you
might. So there's a certain degree of respect and politeness, but also a very distinct sense of, I don't really give a shit. I'm telling you what's happening. There it is.
And as you're not, there's not like any weird parliamentary interruptions or anything like that, like where people are like,
no,
rabble. No, nothing like that.
Unusual.
Everybody's pretty much on the edge of their seats, like that, and you hear a female voice, female John voice. Anyway, you hear a female voice come from about halfway down Garissa's right hand side, and an elvish woman named Lochleth Hanor.
Oh God.
Speaks up, and she says, Frayne POONTOKEN, I'm head of the Splinter Vein district, Lochleth, and what you're saying is intense, and we hold the city's archives, and we haven't heard much of what you speak of, but we have heard the reports that there are these terrifying things running through smaller towns, just kind of like orcs, but worse.
Like orcs, but worse.
We can look through the archive again to see if there's anything to back up what you're saying, and we do believe what you're saying,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
what is it you think we should do next?
God.
We in Splinter Vein...
I guess I'm gonna have to go district by district. God damn it.
Almost.
Does anyone have any idea where our people are going? Before we get to that, because that's kind of why I brought you here. You're the greatest minds in the city. I can't tell you how to do your job, not yet. That's why I brought you here. I didn't bring you here to tell you what to do specifically. If I were you, I would keep an eye on these reports. Definitely dig through your archives, see if there's anything you can find that would be helpful.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I'm not your mom.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yep.
I like how you punctuate all of that with "I'm not your mom" on the land that worships a queen mother.
Right. I'm not your mom. She's your mom. I'm just other mom. Lesser mom. That's stupid. Also not true.
You're like third marriage stepmom.
I'm just the voice of
just
mom.
Just kind of there at that point. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not even like an aunt.
Yeah.
Auntie POONTOKEN.
So you're gonna hear a voice. POONTOKEN hears a voice speak up and POONTOKEN. These reports of people going out to crack
house.
Crackgar. My third cousin, once removed, he has a summer home out there, and he has made word of he has given word of planning to go out there with his family, but
why
he hasn't exactly said why, and he doesn't seem very. Now, my name is Velod. My apologies. I'm a clothier and a goblin. Okay. And
Ooh.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's cute. He's actually a very attractive goblin. Ooh. Very well made up, beautiful clothing. Does a way better form-fitting clothes that will put an elf to shame. Because we all know how I feel about elves.
I like it.
Elves. And but he's gonna say he doesn't quite seem himself lately. Just the past couple of days. We usually keep in contact quite often, go to lunch and things like that. And the last time I saw him for lunch, he seemed sort of vacant. Almost like he wasn't even there. But he was there and holding conversation just as well as anyone else, but it just didn't feel
okay.
quite like him.
Okay. And he couldn't give you like a direct answer.
Not really.
Why? Just
he just
vague.
said he just said it's almost as if his summer home just needs him there more than he understands.
Oh.
So
noted.
We're not I do agree with you though. We are 14 heads in one room. We could probably all come up with a plan instead of just relying on one person who may or may not have all the answers already. And Mink and Sue's a very tall, broad human lady like you of Cold Speaker is going to speak up. She's just going to say, I'm not fucking around here. Cold Speaker's willing to send our trainees for the year with you to Crackgar if you'd like to go investigate.
Shit, yeah.
I mean, It's up to the.
yeah.
It's of course up to the Queen Mother, Grease, but you know,
Trainees, huh?
skilled trainees.
Skilled
I mean,
trainees.
hell,
How- like-
we could just leave them here. I'll go with you. I don't mind.
You seem fun.
Yeah,
You seem fun.
yeah.
Oh shit. Do we know each other? Like,
No.
oh man.
We haven't met yet,
Oh
but
shit. Oh shit. We're gonna like Velma and Louise this shit.
and Grease is gonna speak up and she's gonna say, "Wait a moment, please. These ideas are great,
Sorry,
and
Mommy.
yes, obviously there's an issue out at Crackgaw. Why don't you where the fuck she go? This is why I hate recording all this shit live. It's weird and I like it, but it's super fun. Who the hell is the? Oh yeah, she's gonna say, Lockleth. What do you have on Crackgaw? What do the archives say about why Crackgaw is there? Is there anything that really stands out about Crackgaw?
Ooh.
And Lockleth's gonna say, it's just a nice lake. It's just a really. We
She's
settled it
super
a few.
helpful.
The first of the resortiers. Those who wish to vacation near water, they've had camps out there for a few 100 years at least. Not really anything too particular to mind. Nothing strange. at
POONTOKEN's
least.
gonna try real hard not to roll her eyes, just like fucking rich people. Nothing
Yeah.
much, just like my family's summer home that they've had for 100 years. All right.
Yeah.
Nothing much, just
Yeah.
my exorbitant beach home.
And Grease is gonna say, well, if who said it's exorbitant?
I'm just
These could be
throws
just
out there.
small huts that people were like,
Fine.
hey, this place looks nice. Let's cut
Fine.
these fucking
All the-
trees
so
down
all
and build
the-
a
so-
cabin. Like
so all the peasants
everybody's
are going to
one.
their summer
You get a
homes.
vacation home. You're the 1%, obviously.
But
duh.
is it just the 1% leaving?
no?
Yeah, I didn't think so.
It's just regular
I didn't
people
think
that
so.
happen to have campsites.
They're all going to their summer homes.
They're going to the nice spot by the lake.
Gotcha.
Grease is gonna call on. Grease is gonna call on Bedini Dadaz.
Oh my god.
Thank you, list generator from the internet. You're so great at making regular sounding names. Who's that head of guard training? She's gonna say, well, if Minkin, tell me, Bedini, Bedine, if Minkin leaves with POONTOKEN to find out what's going on, will the grounds of the city be safe?
Ooh.
And Bedine is going to answer back, yes, of course, ma'am. The guards are all here, and we will not let them leave. A few have whispered of going out to their small
Shit.
shacks out by the lake.
Shit.
It's not like they have wave runners or anything. They're just, it's a nice, calm, serene place to be.
Uh-huh.
You know, an average working man could own a cabin out there.
Yeah?
Pretty easily.
Yeah?
We finance it
Yeah.
through the gods.
Uh-huh.
We want people to enjoy what we have. All of us. All 100% of us
Now
together.
it sounds like socialism.
And he's
POONTOKEN's
gonna say,
questioning the economic
he's gonna-
structure of this capital.
he's gonna say,
Everyone gets a beach house.
he's gonna say, we've had minor whispers of people saying they wish to go out, but I mean that's normal.
Well, keep that shit in line.
Oh, okay, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
What
Practicing my authority voice.
What and Grease is gonna say, you should take a pill earlier because then you can pay attention way better.
Yeah, Grease says that.
Yeah,
to
no,
me.
to me. But a halfling named Negril is gonna Negral Negral is gonna say, from Fool's Hope, he's gonna say, yes, that's the halfling. The two of you should go together.
Wow.
You find out what it is that's calling them there. Such things are strange to us.
I'd be so happy if you farted right now.
And
I need to know real quick. What the hell does Fool's Hope produce?
Fool's Hope, they do
Fool's
research
Hope?
on things. They do research on things.
Their district is called Fool's Hope.
Yeah.
They're the research district.
Well, yeah, because they look into shit that people think is stupid.
need
Like
you to
art
do-
school
I
or
need
some
you-
shit. It's that same kind of attitude. Like,
Oh,
you got
okay.
your degree in art.
Oh, okay,
What are
I
you gonna
see.
do with it?
So it's
Weird. You know what I mean? Like that.
Wow.
Like they research a whole
Wow.
bunch of weird shit.
That sounds inherently useful for things like, I don't know, researching Friendall. Can you do that for me? Can you do that? Can you
With that
can you-
name, with that name, everybody's gonna look at you blankly.
That's fine. That's why I would like the research district to look into it. Please, thank you.
Okay, you just said a name that has been
Nothing, huh?
It's a blank.
Yeah.
But he looks at you and
That's fine.
he goes, all right, we'll look into it then.
Dope.
Okay. And he's gonna
Yeah.
You.
Oh yeah.
soci you.
I do the same. Like, yeah.
Yeah. And then eventually we're gonna find an event that doesn't have this many NPCs at once, because this is insane to keep up with. This is impressive. I'm technically a new DM. I haven't played in fucking ages, decades even. So a kind of growling voice is gonna come out, and he's gonna say, "Look, we in Crystal Clutch, we're happy to send someone out to find out what's going on. We're just dragon-born jewelers, and
Ooh.
say
Okay. Now I feel like I'm picking out team members for like my volleyball division.
yeah, for your what is that? Co-ed something
Yeah.
volleyball at the YMCA.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, and Ain Nichols split from Crystal Clutch is gonna say, but I would say that if our leader for military training were to leave, that wouldn't be too great. Say Vibronus Gdas. Black Scar is nothing more than a burnt-out slum. No matter how much work you put into it after that magical explosion. Why don't you go with her? It's not like you have anything pressing here to do.
Whoa. Wow. Calm down. Mm-hmm. All right, man.
And he's not spitting bile. He's just trying to be reasonable. As like, hey, we all have parts we play here. Like we have shit that we have to do in the city. We probably shouldn't leave right now. That's just kind of an empty hole right now. You should take that person. It just makes more sense.
Why was there an explosion?
It
we
was
know?
it was now chemical fire that was started back a while ago.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
What was it? Like, what was the district before that happened?
It was just Black Cigar.
Okay.
It was
They didn't
part
produce
of.
anything?
It was part prior. It was part of. It was part of Splinter Vein, but enough of it had burned in that alchemical fire that they were like, "Hey, we should splinter this shit off and call it something different because we don't want it anymore."
I see. And I'm sorry, who is the head of that?
Vibonras Gadas.
Jesus Christ. Vibonras.
Vibonras. I know. I need a new name generator. I know. I'm going to stop using the one that has this many fucking conjunctions and weird conjugated verbs in it.
I'm going
It's
to call
annoying.
him Vagibunsmus.
Okay.
Vaginismus. Vaginismus. Who am I looking at? Who's...
Well,
I'm going to look right at him. He's now
Vibonrus is
seems rude to talk about him when he's sitting right there.
Yeah, Vibonrus is kind of like his cheeks are his cute little cheeks are red because he is angry.
Yeah.
But he's a decently dressed gnome.
Oh my god.
They're not very prevalent anywhere else in the city. They're not very prevalent on the continent at all. Just a cute little gnome. Pretty little pudgy fella.
Vaginismus. You're welcome to accommodate me. It's a very important mission.
Mm-hmm.
But are you sure you're up for the task?
He's right. I mean, as much as the dragon's being a dick, I really have nothing to do here.
He is being a dick.
Yes.
I say that out loud. It's true. I openly agree with that statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's being kind of a dick.
Look, I'm a council. I'm a council leader as well. I might not have the skills or the know-how or political backing these folks have, but
Don't sell yourself short. Not intentional. Not even a little bit. God damn it. God damn it. I'm upset. I'm upset that I didn't mean to say that.
But you know, Black Scar's getting there. We're building. It's fine. It's fine. I will leave it to those under me to
Can they
continue
spare
their
you?
work.
Can they? Can
What's
they spare
that?
you?
They can spare me. Believe me.
Okay, well, think about it.
I'll do it.
Work on your
Nothing
resume,
else
though.
to do.
When you write your resume, you're selling yourself. Just so you know. Less self-deprecation.
And Grace is gonna look at you and be like, "You sure you want to take him along?" You know,
No.
he's kind of an asshole too.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not making any definitive... I'm not...
Well,
I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to weigh out my options. So I could take...
Minkins,
Minkins.
the deep voiced woman,
or I could take Vaginismus.
right? Vibonrus,
Vibonrus.
Vibonrus, yeah, whatever. Vibonras.
Let's just call him V.
Yes,
Let's call him V-Bone.
V-Bone the series.
Yeah. I don't know.
One season on NBC.
I don't-
It's a
I
great
don't-
return.
I don't know.
Anyway, so yeah, you've got Vibonrus, and what he's gonna say is, look, they're right. Our military trainer should be here to defend, not go along. I don't care.
I don't know. Lack of enthusiasm isn't promising.
I'm not unenthusiastic. I'm just.
no, I don't
I'm
say
the
that.
smallest man at this table.
I didn't mean to say that in game. That was more of my own thoughts.
But yeah, he does seem like a
noted,
dour kind of.
noted, like not super sure how. Like I was asking questions about like what they produce because I was trying to weed out like, all right, well, what are you good at? Like, do you have fighting skills? Do you have healing skill? Do you have anything I can use? That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's why I was like work on your resume.
Well,
'Cause,
yeah.
right now I'm hiring, and you're a big old question mark.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna say, "Look, I'm great. It's not like we're walking into battle. I'll
We
be
might
a
be.
decent companion to you. I have my doubts. Look, I understand the importance
Look,
and prescience
look. Okay,
of this
okay.
chaos god. I just don't
Okay.
think it's gonna be all that bad. I can.
You guys didn't know. You did hear me say that a chaos god is coming to destroy the world, right? You guys heard.
Yes.
You heard me say that. Heard me say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And everybody
Just making
rattles off a
sure.
yes, like-
just making sure.
Yeah, and
You know what? That statement pisses me off. I don't like it. So
Okay.
I do something like I knock over someone's wine goblet. It's like,
And
Just angrily, just
are you
like,
knocking
we're in battle right now.
Are you knocking it at them? Are you knocking it at them, or are you knocking it back from their side of the table?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, as you angrily
No. This time I swig it again, but this time I smash it.
Yeah,
like I'm at a tavern.
When you
And
when you
I don't
go
respect the
to
establishment.
angrily throw it down, you don't hear a clink. And what you do hear behind you is, look, I'm not saying I don't want to go. I'm just saying my talents are strange. They're not quite what everybody else has. And
we'll
you
talk later.
And Vibronus is standing right behind you, holding the goblet that you were trying to smash.
I glare. I'm like, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
You ruined my moment. I mean, maybe I ruined my moment, but it's fine.
Yep.
It's fine. You're here to take the blame, so
Yep.
it's fine.
So, Garis is going to say, well, if everyone's in agreement, yes, we need to pick somebody to go with her. And you're right, it might be, you're right, POONTOKEN, it could be dangerous. It could be much more dangerous than shitty Magoo over there is making it out to be, but it might not be at the same time. But I don't disagree that you should pick somebody as quickly as possible and go. And simply go. And may I say, POONTOKEN, before you decide, I would just like to thank you for
I have to pick one of them?
You had to pick somebody, and
But I can't take both?
No.
Okay, I have to pick one.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with Nomi McGnomeface.
Okay.
Only because I have the shield battering skills already. I know that. Mm-hmm. As much as I want Andy Milaninkus, she's got a whole city to protect, and it sounds like we have very similar skill sets. So as much as I want a lady warrior,
yeah.
Are you drawing a dick right now?
No.
Yeah. I'm going to hope that Gnome Face McVaginismus has a more mystical skill set than I do. Mm-hmm. That's my hope. Probably a stretch. Yeah. But if I have to make the decision right now, that's what I'm doing.
Gotcha. Greece is going to continue. She's going to say, POONTOKEN, before anything else happens, I do want to say that we thank you here for what you've done so far. You've just barely gotten the position, but a few moons ago, and you've trained long and hard, just like your mother, and you've taken every turn that the journey in front of you has given you, and you've done a great job of it. I'm impressed for you being my Thrain of my newest of Thrains. Not much job experience. You're doing a great job. You're doing excellent.
I'm a little skeptical of the.
There's a small smattering of applause that comes through.
Like a really awkward,
yeah, everybody's kind of impressed. You did just like recently take over because the other person died.
Yay!
Like they moved on into a different plane. Just fuck it. They're done on this one. They're like, oh, it's your job, and then all of a sudden, all this weird shit's happening. Almost like it was a D&D adventure.
Weird. Almost like there was an omnipotent John looking over everything, making decisions.
There are at least 5 gods looking down on you right now.
Omnipotent John. That's a great name for an NPC, by the way. Just throw that out there. Throw that out there.
Yeah.
Omnipotent John.
DMPCs are weird.
Okay.
So anyway, so you're gonna take Grumpy McVibonrus?
Yes, because I have a great history of having sidekicks that are real short.
Yeah, you're really good with the shorts.
I'm real good with them. Mm-hmm. They love me.
Yeah.
They super like me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Let's go do this then. Are you
Meeting
ready to
adjourned?
go?
Are we done?
Yes. If that's all you need, then
I'm gonna grab a fistful of breakfast meats and eat it on my way out. I'm gonna say something like, "Peace out, homies." Gonna walk on out of there. But I'm gonna look at Vaginismus. I'm gonna do one of those like walk with me. Let's go. Let's get to know each other for a second.
Yeah.
Boop.
And are you gonna take a lap around the building, or what are you gonna do? It looks like this.
Where am I right now?
You're like in here. You're like right in here-ish. And then there's like hallways and shit on the outside, lead to rooms and stuff. Like
Yeah, we're gonna sort of wander the corridors.
Just meander.
I feel like that's a thing that happens a lot.
Yeah.
In a political building.
Well, I appreciate you trusting me coming along with you.
Oh, I don't trust you at all.
Oh.
That's okay. We're gonna work on that.
Okay.
It's alright. I say something like, so, bunch of assholes, right?
That's it comes with the territory.
I'm trying to get on man, that guy was a dick to you. What was that about? What?
And he's gonna. Who the hell was that? Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, Ain. Yes. Well, if you're the best jeweler on the continent, you kind of do get a real shitty head about you, you know.
Yeah, he seems like he's real good at polishing his rubies.
Oh.
Oh, does that joke land? Does he like it?
Oh, yeah, he loves it.
Good job, right on.
He's not, and he looks at you and he goes, look, I'm sorry, I'm not the greatest of people. I just kind of ended up stuck with Black Scar.
Hey, man. It's all right. I don't want to hear that. What can you do?
Well,
there's a reason why they picked you.
Well, I wasn't part of I was part of Splinter Vein back in the days when it's just archives and all of that, and I had been researching some of the more the fuck do they call it? Mistwalking, where it's kind of see around us is another place all touching us and all of that, and mist walking just means that I can get from one place to the other just in a shorter distance.
Are you saying you can teleport?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, I can't
I
do
just
it.
I just spent 4 days dealing with teleporting shit. Tell me more.
Well, it's not something that I can't do it too often, but I can do it a few times in battle, especially when it really moves the plot along. And
useful. Holy shit.
And
breaking he's real good at breaking that wall. Jesus.
And
I like him already.
I can do it a few times a day, and it's something I've been trying to master. I'd found some old tomes on it from.
Ooh. What do you know about like a whole town doing it?
He looks at you with giant gnome eyes, and he goes, "Whole town, Jesus."
Yeah, that's the kind of shit we're walking into.
Oh,
you don't know. I
understand. I just maybe my head's just not in the whole thought of it, because if somebody's transmuting or projecting in the entirety of a town, that's some heavy magic, and we haven't had anything like that.
Heavy shit, man.
Since the beginning.
I'm about to blow your mind.
Ooh. Well, Krekgard is about a half a day's ride. Are you ready to go?
Let's do it. You ready?
I'm ready whenever you are.
Let's fuck off.
All right, let's fuck off indeed. And he tells you that he's gonna go get his mount and pack his saddlebags.
Is it a very small mount?
Of course it is. It is a small, long-haired pony, like a Shetland pony, almost, just tiny.
Oh my god, I have a very small friend.
Yes, you do. He's just a tiny little gnome.
I'm excited.
And
this is a little gnome.
And he comes,
Yeah.
he meets you at the gate. He
Does he have
rides
a
up in this
hat?
little guy.
Do they have a hat? Do they have pointy red hats in D&D?
They do. They have pointy
Yeah.
hats. Indeed, it doesn't have to particularly be red. He wears a black
I need
pointy
to know
hat.
because this is gonna be artwork later.
No, he wears a black pointy hat to indicate that he is the
Gotcha.
head of Black Scar.
Makes sense.
Because it's kind of like one of those things he doesn't hate the job at all. He loves it very much. He hates the way that people perceive Black Scar as
Yeah,
just
that's
kind
shitty.
of the shitty
We
part
work
of
really
town.
hard to
Yeah.
improve a place that sucks.
Yeah.
That's a noble cause,
Yeah.
and if everybody's just shitting on you,
Yeah. Especially
that's
because
not
like
good. Especially when they're like rich people,
yeah. They're not though.
but like,
That's a weird assumption for you to make.
how is that a weird assumption?
They're like
They're
it's
like
just
the heads of state here. They're like,
the heads of districts, yeah, but not like they don't hold any real power. They're just fucking community organizers.
okay,
They're like the
if you say
MLKs
so. That's not how you
of
made it
Frayne.
sound.
Happy Black History Month, everybody. Anyway, so yeah, like they're all people that care about the areas that they're from, and yeah, they do stupid, goofy little political fucking bullshit, but like, yeah, they're happy to be.
Okay.
They're yeah,
I still think they have some serious
they're real dicks.
issues
Yeah,
when it
being
comes
the
to
1%.
like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's just really cute. That's all. They're just real cute
All
about
the
it.
peasants going to their sweet summer homes.
Yeah, you're like
Sure.
you're like the plot of Dark Knight Rises. Like the only villain is the 1%. Fucking get it.
I didn't say
Bane's
that. I
nobody.
didn't
Kill
say
the
that.
rich.
I didn't say
Whatever.
that. I didn't
yeah.
say any of that. I just think they were kind of pretentious dicks, but that's what I was
Well,
expecting.
yeah, it's the pomp and circumstance thing.
Yeah.
Like they're just trying to follow protocol, and like
Whatever.
Vabonrus is the
Oh my
one who's
God.
like, I'm just still a regular fucking dude. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some work done
Yeah,
here,
I like him.
but just
I
in
like
a
him.
gnomish voice. So anyway, yeah, he rides up on his tiny little long-haired Shetland pony, and
so cute.
I'm just happy as could be. And
So cute.
all right,
Yeah.
well, I'm following you, obviously.
All right.
My horse is half the size of yours. Obviously, I'm in the back.
His name's Sarah Jessica Parker.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Mine's is Ionita. Ionita. Yes. Look who has a name generator sitting on the table. Woo!
It's a real schmancy name for a very small horse.
Yes.
Because she's a little princess.
Oh yeah. And like, yeah, it's a happy little well-fed horse. Like she's
I'm delighted.
She's the happiest
I'm
little thing in the
delighted
entire world.
because POONTOKEN is still a lady and also a projection of myself. So she is as delighted
As
as I was with Vision. It's like, ah! And
Yeah.
the whole time
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just like,
So yeah, you guys passed the guard that you had talked to the last time that you talked to him.
I shoot him one
who's-
of these.
Yeah, and he waves back at you, and
Yeah. Yeah.
just gives you the Tom Cruise.
Just the one. Just the.
And you guys ride off towards. If this little circle was Frayne, the capital, you'd be riding down into this area, which is Crackguard. I gotta write that down or I'll forget it. I have it written down somewhere else, thankfully. Crackguard Lake.
Sounds
And,
beautiful.
Yeah, it's definitely the first four letters of
I will
Kraken, followed by Guard.
definitely build my next summer home here.
You should. There's a program through your job.
I'm sure.
that
yeah,
will
yeah.
get you.
Oh yeah, sweet perks.
Yeah. And what are you doing while you ride along? Are you holding conversation?
Fuck
Or
yeah, I
you
am. Yeah.
What you talk about?
Tell me about your what else can you do? So you can teleport? What? Anything else? What else can you do?
Well, for a little while there before
Do you have-
the fire,
Ooh.
I was working on transmuting myself to the planes,
Ooh.
and I don't know if that caused the fire. I know that I didn't cause the fire. There was another student of there in Splintervein. Believe it or not, the only reason she's such a bitch, it was Lochless niece.
Ugh, elves.
Fucking elves. Lochless niece, Het was the one that was trying to dig into alchemy and shouldn't have, and dug too far and caused that fire, but, I mean, gave me Black Scar at least. And, but anyway, in that time just before the alchemical fire, I had learned of the planes and the great cosmology and the outer planes, the inner planes, and the material plane, which is where we live, by the way. It's the material plane.
Oh my god.
It's a great plane.
Oh my god.
And,
I mean, from what I hear, we're living in a material world. And I'm a material girl.
Indeed. And,
I like this guy.
And I had found
He's
some
cute.
old scrolls of how to go to the plane of fire and the plane of water and learn new things, and managed to lose all the scrolls in that fire.
Balls.
It could have been divine intervention by
Vibrator.
some of the
No.
some of the gods. Are you calling him by the right name every time you call him by the wrong name?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because I do want to be his friend. I do want him to like me.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd put years of study into that, and I was so close I could taste it, but alas, it was all taken away from me. But I mean,
What about fighting? Do you have any little weapons on you?
oh, of course, I have.
What you got? What you got?
I have.
Tell me about your gear. I'm a
Oh,
barbarian.
he's got a.
We like
I've
gear.
I've got my staff. It's.
Ooh, I have one of those. I draw my dildo. And I give
goes
it,
all-
I give it
he
like a
goes all
little
red
twirl.
face.
I'm like, check this shit out.
He goes all red faced and he's like, "Is that a sexual stimulator?"
Yep. Never use it though.
Yeah.
I use it for anything else.
Aha.
Because it's just a real
Where did
real great
you find anyone that
clobbering
made such a
weapon.
thing?
I do one of those. Don't worry about it. He died.
Oh, do you mean like you thought he wanted one? No, he was just curious because
I know.
you're well traveled, and that's surprising to him.
But I'm still kind of a. I gotta kill a dildo cobbler. So don't worry about it.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. No, I
Oh.
don't. Just don't. It was a shame. Really.
Yeah. Oh, what city here did you find that in?
The shit.
Zanfa.
He's on
That's
fun,
okay. I had to
right.
look it up too.
That's right.
I'm not even giving I'm not trying to give you a hard time. That's no. I had to look through the notes too.
You're right. Zonfa, way
Zanfa.
up north.
Zanfa.
Way up north. They have a screaming ghost.
Oh,
It's gonna become a real popular thing.
think so.
Yeah.
That's neat. Is that
It's the next tourist attraction.
Zonfa? Is that far north up there towards the great, big, scary, fucking northern mountains?
Oh yeah, I like the way you said that. Jesus, such sexy venom.
Oh, they're always scary, and they're
Big-
always to
big
the
scary.
north, and that's where ice worms live, and just
Ugh.
god.
Ugh.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
I've
fucking
read
gross.
about it.
Fucking gross. Zonfa, lovely, lovely town.
yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
it's fine.
we have
lovely people.
plenty of lovely places around here.
Yeah, I like your cynicism.
Yeah.
I like him an awful lot. He's real good. Oh my god.
As you're riding along, he's gonna say, so how did you end up as the Thrain? That's an impressive position to hold. Are you
Clout,
yeah?
mostly. Mm-hmm. My mother was. I don't know why I'm carving a pentacle into the.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's gonna make me better at the game.
So you're saying you have such a
I'm
lovely.
not sure did we really talk about how I got this job?
Yeah,
I feel like
we gave your backstory in one of the other
Little bit.
videos and your character building video, but
Jesus.
you can go ahead and your mother was a whore.
She was a hamster.
Yes.
My father smelt of elderberries.
Yes, exactly.
My mother was familiar with
She's a
courtly ways.
She's a clergy,
Yeah.
and your father was a barbarian.
He was
Berber and He's a barbarian. He's a really, really heavy duty, beautiful purse or jacket.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. That's really stupid.
Or strain of weed.
That's really silly. Maybe, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Never asked about his childhood.
Very cold vine plant. Barbarians. I hope nobody laughs at that, and they probably never will because nobody watches the entirety of the show. That's fine. So anyway, here he's gonna say, it was just a fascinating position to hold you. You find you investigate magic happenings. Mm-hmm. You're lucky you weren't here during the alchemical fire. That was rough. I don't mean to keep bringing it up. You're going to zero in on it and think it matters, but it really doesn't. I'm just trying to hold conversation. Suddenly I'm going to have to write a 90-page essay on the fucking alchemical fire. Oh, God.
Unless this sarcasm is some kind of diversion, which means that it is important, and you're just trying to trick me.
No.
I'm kidding. Hey man, what are your plans for Black Scar? What are your plans?
Well, as of now, we've gotten a few buildings back up, and it's just they're just nice temporary housing, mostly for the people that are working under me and for me. We have a few people that survived the fire that are still there. They're rebuilding, and I don't really know. As of right now, we're just we spent the last few years flattening everything out and removing all the garbage and burning all the leftover bits.
And have the other districts offered any assistance?
Oh, of course. Yeah,
have they?
Yeah. We're all part of the same city.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I know from... You seem like you were very into your studies or into whatever projects you're into more than anything else, but the political spheres of Frayne, they're really not that intriguing. They're kind of... We're all just kind of friends, but we do manage to get on each other's nerves every now and then. You know, we say shitty things to each other just for something to do, you know.
Well, I'm sure if this goes well, I'm sure I can pull some strings.
Yeah,
Try to get some funding your way.
If,
More money for tiny horses?
I'm just so happy that he's riding a tiny horse.
I know.
He's just riding a happy little tiny horse.
And it's just like, doot, 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 doot.
Yeah, just...
At some point, I'm gonna look over and just yell, "He thinks he's people!" Look at him go.
And he's gonna say, "Oh, well, no. I mean, we share all the. It's not that we're getting there. It's really a lack of knowing what we're going to do with the 12th district now that I'm not a fucking Susan Collins book. Just knowing what we're going to do with the district once we're done. Everybody else, they do such wonderful things, and they have such wonderful useful nature, you know. We've got the Goliaths, and I know that you made that short joke earlier, and I'm okay with that. I don't care at all. I'm a gnome, for fuck's sake.
You used to it?
I'm beyond, you know.
Well, hey, man, you feel free.
Yeah, well, I mean...
any jabs at me you want, you know?
Oh, no.
It's all good.
Anvil Vault is, you know, they're blacksmiths there, so of course, that's where most of our dwarves live, and half of Anvil Vault is fucking Goliaths, too, because who's gonna move all that shit? Those tiny little dwarves. No.
Of course not.
They have elephant men.
Of course not.
Goliaths. They're hilarious. You should go to their cafeteria sometime.
Oh my God.
You should go to their restaurant sometime when you get when you get a chance. Just go admire.
Oh my God! I'm liking this guy now. I'm feeling a little flirty. I'd be like, well, maybe you could show me sometime.
I'd be happy. I'd be happy to walk you around.
You know, no big
you
deal.
seem like you were kind of really shut off from the city for so long, for most of your existence. It's almost like you were just kind of made up on the spot and thrown in there.
Yeah.
And it's real neat.
This is going so well.
Oh, this is great.
This is going so well.
And
really
and he says, I think most of all, it's just wondering what we're gonna do with how we're gonna contribute to the overall that is Frayne when we're finished.
Indeed.
It's not like I can go back and I can't just go back to studying planeswalking.
Well, this is your opportunity. Scrolls are gone. We'll figure it out. This is your opportunity to start over. I mean, alchemical fire, room for new growth.
That's how I've been looking at it. I've been trying to keep a positive spirit about it. Yeah. I'm just not. I'm not
You're
really
so smart, Vibranium.
I'm just not very great at having an outwardly excited appearance. Like, no, I'm not sad. I'm not miserable. It's just, I don't know. I'm fine. I'm great, actually. It just doesn't seem that way. I get it.
Just a little verbose.
Some of us are fucking weirdos. Some of us are all weirdos.
Who's fucking weirdos?
I guess anybody and everybody that knows a weirdo is probably fucking a weirdo.
Weirdos?
Yeah. Everybody should fuck weirdos. I agree. But he just kind of gets quiet after a while, like just not sure what to talk about or what to do. And as the day progresses,
hey, Viscosity, sing me a traveling song.
I've never traveled outside of the city. I don't know any.
Sorry, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
I won't. I promise.
John, talk like a pirate.
You're digging way too hard.
I draw my talk like a pirate card. That's a Flux joke. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god. Are you saying that we're in Flux? But anyway, so yeah, do you have any other major pressing questions to ask on your trip over?
Nope.
Okay. Well, you don't run into any goblin looters on the side of the road or any random encounters.
Ideal.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't happen. It's okay. Sometimes people travel. And everything's okay.
Fine. Everything's fine.
It's fucking boring. It happens. It's like a road trip with your mom.
We play that game where we count cows.
Yeah. Yeah, or fucking backseat bingo.
Yeah. We count cows, but if there's like a cemetery, you lose all your cows.
Yeah. Backseat bingo, that's how people in convertibles get gonorrhea. Yep. Anyways, so you get to the lush, beautiful, green-grassed, rolling hills of Crackguard. And it's really nice, and you can see in the distance that, it's active. There are people there. There's no guard shack or anything. There's no guard shack along the Freedom Road.
What am I looking at? Am I looking at little tents? Am I looking
you're looking
cabins?
You're looking at small little cabins.
Is it encampments?
They look handmade. They look pretty even sized. It doesn't
everybody
look like
just gets one, huh?
It's not that they get one. It's just that they're easy to attain if that's your goal.
Okay.
So that everybody can enjoy themselves when they feel the need.
It's nice to know there's no privilege in Frayne.
No, there's plenty of privilege. It's just not always the directive motivator.
No, it's fine.
Because again, I'm not the director of the fucking Dark Knight trilogy. What's his face? That guy. Okay. I'm not Christopher Nolan.
Okay.
It's okay if people are rich. It doesn't fucking matter. Sorry, Batman. Anyway, yeah, you're looking out at these beautiful, everything's really well maintained. There's nothing out of place. Just a nice spot. If you happen to live in the area, have you ever been to, I don't know, Laurel Lake area or that, how they make reservoirs and shit to control the river flows and everything around it is like a fucking hunting camp.
Oh, okay, sure.
Think of a cabin in Vermont or some shit like that. Everything looks like that.
Okay.
Less chance of citing Stephen King. Thankfully.
So better.
Yeah. Much better.
Well worth the money.
Yeah. But it's a nice place, and you can see people just kind of roaming around and like doing their thing. It's
Like normal, like they're having fun, swimming and stuff.
they're not swimming and stuff because it's not the dead heat of summer.
Yeah,
It's starting to
just
get to be
kinda-
the cold season, as
kinda
the,
weird. Yeah,
the gentleman in
it's
the
still weird.
caravan told you before. But
Right.
like, this is kind of their fall, their autumn, their actual autumn, where it's like hot as shit in the day, but still dead ass cold at night. Surface temperatures might be okay, but underneath the surface, that water is like starting to drop down to 30,
Yeah.
39, 40 degrees.
Yeah.
Kind of like Maine.
Yeah.
Fuck Maine. Anyway, so, but yeah, nobody's swimming or anything, but like, looks like people are getting ready to cook in their outdoor pits, and there's some fires going.
They're not questioning
Yeah, kids are playing hoop and
why
stick.
they're there. Good
That
old
fun,
hoop and
fun
stick.
game of hoop and stick. Hoop and stick.
Whoa.
And Vibronus looks at you and he goes, "Well, I don't know, but it seems pretty okay."
Okay, we're gonna walk around.
Okay.
We're gonna observe.
All right.
We're just
And
gonna observe. Just gonna
I'll
use our eyeballs.
yeah, I was gonna say, so the outer edge of the bank, like the Outer Banks, are like in South Carolina, North Carolina. Wrong Carolina. Anyway, Blue Carolina, Alkaline Trio. So anyway,
Sweet Carolina. Ba, ba, ba.
The banks of Krakgar Lake are, they're speckled with these nice cabins and huts and all that stuff, and it kind of spreads out a little bit. And there's a main stable that you can park Jessica at if you'd like.
I don't want to park little guy though. Little pony. I'm carrying him.
You probably could, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like a puppy.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm
And
just gonna. Cause
and
like.
Fabronus is gonna look at you and he goes, if we do end up in combat, that might not be the best place for
but
him.
like.
I know.
But
To you,
so
he's a dog. To me, he's
cute.
giant.
But like.
Yeah,
like,
you
I'm
might want to
gonna-
leave him
I'm
here
gonna-
in the stable.
I'm gonna. No. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. You're right, though. This is why I need you. But before. Okay, fine. What is Little Horse's name?
I do not remember. Did it have a name? No.
Vibranius 2.
Uh,
Oh, it did have a name. It was Elliot. Elliot is fine.
Ianida.
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 I'm gonna draw a whole comic strip of just POONTOKEN fucking up names.
Yeah.
just
Just-
pages and pages of
Yeah.
vaginismus.
Um.
Okay, but I'm gonna take Ianida, and I'm gonna kind of it's a girl's name, right?
Yeah, it's a girl. It's a lady horse.
I'm gonna lower her to. I'm really glad you wrote it down, Vibranius, and I'm gonna make him go boop. Just a little boop.
Yeah. And he's gonna stroke her long hair and just say, "Wait for me here. I'll be back soon."
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll let. Yeah, Vibranius needs to have snack time.
Mhm.
I tell the stable master, make sure you give her tummy rubs.
Okay. And
I don't know if horses like tummy rubs.
He's gonna say okay. so everything's basically a circle around this reasonably sized lake.
I'm paying attention. I'm not fixating on this one thing.
And yeah, what do you want to do?
We're gonna walk around. We're gonna observe. We're gonna look for anything strange. Because it's the middle of D&D autumn. Weird time to be at your summer cabin.
Well, yeah, but it's a nice time still. Either way,
No,
yeah, it's like
not
sweater,
this many. No,
sweater weather.
It's like when we went to Rehoboth in the middle of winter. It's like there's people.
You mean like 2 fucking weeks ago?
Yeah, well, they don't know that.
Oh, that's true. Like millennia ago when we went to Rehoboth.
It's like that time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there were a lot of
thing
people there for the
happened.
dead of winter, though.
But, like,
that was
but
kind
it-
of surprising.
but,
It was
like,
still
but it
dead.
wasn't-
Yeah.
It wasn't like what I imagine this is, where there's
Well,
too many people.
Yeah, for the sake of example, like, yeah, you are kind of really hitting that nail on the head. Like, Yeah, it is really busy.
Yeah.
It's like if there's a snack shack or weird shit like that, like people like an ice cream shop or whatever that people get food at, like they're open,
Yeah.
and that's not something that's common. Like they usually buy a season's worth of like a summer season's worth of food, and that's it, and they run out. And like now you're looking at it and like, yeah, the tent that everybody goes to eat at, like it's popping.
More
Pop.
more whatever the equivalent of funnel cake is.
Yeah.
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 Maybe funnel cake. I don't know.
Probably funnel cake.
Just
Sugared hardtack.
yeah.
Yeah.
Deep fried hardtack.
Deep fried
Because it needs to be
hardtack,
cooked
yeah.
even more.
Yeah. Deep. Oh, this table is hardtack. You didn't know that. You know it now. It is now
it's
with the
beautiful.
cornstarch.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Vibronis look at you and he goes, you know, something is off, but I can't put my long gnomish fingers on it. They have 3.
Ooh.
Just 3 fingers.
Really?
I think so, yeah. They do now. Yeah, they do now. Yeah. Can't quite put my finger on it. But he looks at you and he goes, yeah, there's a lot of people here for it being the 9th out of 14th month. It's getting quite late, and it is almost harvest time. What do you think?
You're right, Vibrachia.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Phlebotomy.
You're right. You're right, Veritaserum.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. That's a Harry Potter joke.
Like, some like kids are running by you with hoops and sticks. They're hooping.
They're having a good time.
They're having a great time. They're having a
hard
great time. They don't
They're
look.
like, we're not in school
They
right
don't
now.
look Stepfordy.
We should be in school. Okay.
Nothing weird like that.
All right.
They don't have school.
Whatever. God.
There's no organized religion or organized education. Same difference. But yeah, you're right. There's
And
other
you're
shit
like,
to
there's
do, and
nothing
you're
broken with our system. Everything's fine.
like, yeah.
Everything's fine. We don't have a wealth gap. We're fine.
Yeah.
There's definitely no education gap whatsoever. This is just totally great. Nothing wrong with the brain. Brain's fine.
Yeah.
Not Christopher Nolan.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Nope.
Hey, Vibronium, you ever read Ayn Rand? We should end it right there.
I'm not even sure what to say to that. You're right. No, but do you want to like stop anybody to talk to him?
Well, that's why I'm looking around. Do we see anything? We're looking for things out of the ordinary.
Go ahead and roll a perception, just for shitties and giggles. Okay.
That was a 16.
The alarm inside of your head is screaming at you again.
Yep.
This is like that time that you walked out of that town and it disappeared.
Oh, God.
You get that same feeling, like something is way off, but your eyes are telling you it's okay. Like everything around you, there's nothing specifically out of the ordinary.
Okay.
But it is like people are acting right. People aren't like robotic. People aren't being strange. They're there and they're having fun and they're in the moment.
Okay.
But like,
Who's close to me? Anyone?
closest to you is a lady named Justin Jartok.
Is she a Klingon?
She is now. No, she's a human lady,
Okay. What's she doing?
and she's cleaning the rug
Okay.
that's hanging on the line out behind the house,
So she's
behind her hut.
whacking
You're
it.
just like walking along a path, and to your
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
she's
Whacking it. Whacking it.
She's just busy whacking it right in front of you.
All right. I'm going to approach her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, excuse me, why are you here?
And she's...
I just want to know.
She can look at you like a big dumbass, like, why am I here? Why are you here? That's a little too close to Verbenas. Why are you here? And she looks at you and just going,
I asked you first.
well, it's a beautiful day. It's a good place to be.
Is it?
I think so.
Uh-huh.
Sun's out, guns out. You know, this is the way.
You got tickets to the gun show?
Always got tickets to the gun
Check
show.
these out. And I flex.
Yeah. Oh my. But I mean, I'm not quite understanding your question.
Why did you come here?
The hut told me to. The home
The-
wanted
the-
us. The
the-
home wanted us here.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing wrong with that.
The hut told you to?
Yeah, the home. Our home.
Your home told you to.
Our summer hut.
What do you mean?
It's just.
It just... Did
I
it
fell
spoke to
asleep
you?
and-
Like it used words?
Yeah.
You fell
Well,
asleep?
no, not quite like that. But I mean, is there anything on this continent that you love deeply that brings you joy?
I show her my dildo.
Okay.
But it doesn't talk to me.
Yeah, but if your club there was missing, you'd try to find it, right? Because you don't feel complete without it.
Yes.
I just felt that inside of me. Not your club.
Clear. No, I'd know.
Yes.
I would know.
It'd have a sheen on it.
Yeah, I would know. Faint patina. Yeah, this baby's unused.
I see that.
Unused.
Why are you carrying it?
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
So you fell asleep and...
Yeah, just in my dream, I woke up the next day and thought, hey, we should take the family out here. And then when we got out here, everybody else was here too.
To check on the hut? Was the hut okay?
Not to check on, no, just to be here.
But everything was normal with the hut?
Yeah. It didn't grow legs and walk away, if that's what you mean. No, everything's fine.
Why would you say that, Baba Yaga?
Just because Liamon's tiny hut. I learned all about that spell the other day, and it's been stuck on my mind. That's all. It's a tiny chicken walking
Being
hut.
weird.
Yeah. No,
Is it?
somebody one of the
That's cute.
somebody in one of the D&D groups made a chicken leg hut. It was
Yeah.
silly. Anyway, but yeah, no, no, nothing was out of place. It was fine. You know, we don't even lock the place during the winter in case
Really?
anybody needs to stay.
Will you show me?
Yes,
Will you show me your home?
sure. And she puts her beating stick down. And it's like got that weird like metal wire foot on it.
Yeah.
We all had to have pioneer days in elementary school. I'm sure everybody knows
Yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about. She puts her rug beater down and she smiles at the both of you and she says, "Come on in." And pushes open the wooden slat door of the hut. And it's, it's thatched roof, great place, mud walls. Like a hobbit hut, just not in a fucking hill.
Uh-huh.
It's just great for insulation, I guess. But in either case, poor design. But anyway, she pushes open the door
completely disagree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move into a hobbit house now.
Yeah, that's fine. But she pushes open the door, and on the inside are the corpses of her family.
Ah!
And blood everywhere.
Ah! Fuck!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Just pulled on the floor, and she looks
Jesus
at you
Christ!
and she goes,
Jesus Christ!
"Yeah, nothing out of place."
Ah!
Why do you
Oh
ask?
god! Ah! I look at Vibronius.
Hey, he's screaming too.
Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh god! I'm drawing my weapon. Drawing one of my. Fuck. Dad. I have a dagger, right? I don't need to draw both warhammers. Yeah,
No.
I'm pretty sure I have like a dirk.
Yeah,
I was
probably.
gonna draw that. Gonna draw that. Gonna.
And
take
she's
a-
gonna turn around looking and she's gonna go, "Why is your weapon out? What's wrong?
What the fuck did you do?
What do you mean?"
Oh god, I'm gonna sense magic right now.
Okay.
Gonna sense magic at her. Ew, 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 ew. Ooh, that's such a good twist. Didn't see it coming. 17.
Oh yeah, you feel it.
Shit.
It's pushing against you like my dick when we sleep together.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no!
Right in your back. So you can
I
feel
don't.
the small of your back.
Ooh, I don't have a lot of magic ability, but
We're gonna end
is
it
there?
right there because I
oh,
really
God.
gotta piss.
Okay.
But we're gonna end the
that's
episode
a good,
right
That's
there.
a good place to end it. Oh, that's really good. Oh, I'm excited.
Come back again soonish.
Spooky.
No, I'm just kidding.
ending.
Actually, we're gonna take this real seriously enough to get weekly.